Your name?
Ted Higginbottom.
And you told me you're from Gorman.
I live at College Station now.
But you're raised in Gorman?
Born and raised in Gorman, and I still actually run cattle right out of Gorman.
Ain't that some shit? I drive 1,200 miles away from home and I find a neighbor. First person I run across. Tell us about your play toy here.
Okay. It is a 90 model Corvette that I have owned the car actually since 1993. And it was totally stock. We used to drive it a little bit on the weekends, and then I just put it in the barn, put a tarp over it, and really hadn't done anything with it for several years. And 3 years ago I came to Bonneville just a spectator, which I'd come 4 or 5 times.
Okay,
and,
just 3 years ago.
Yeah, and went back home and talked to Kevin Kesterson here, the man that's he built the car for me from the ground up.
Did he really?
And it was built especially for Bonneville.
Okay, and where are you out of, Kevin?
I'm out of Katy, Texas.
Katy, Texas.
Yes,
all right.
sir.
And you got a business building play toys like this?
M2K Motorsport.
He's M2K Motorsport.
Okay.
And anyway, we started on it, and it took approximately right at a year to build. But it's built ground up for Bonneville.
It started off as your personal...
Just a car that I'd had over 20 years.
Just had some... Wow. What do you got for an engine?
It's if you'll notice, it's running in the D class,
Okay.
Lone Modified Grand Touring. The D signifies the engine size, so it is actually 294 cubic inch with twin turbos.
Okay.
And that the D class has to be under 305 cubic inches. So we built it at a 294.
So on the grand scheme of things, it's small.
Yes. And if the engine was built by Borowski Race Engines, which they're a premier builder.
Where are they out of?
They're from Illinois.
That's a badass little car. Have you run it before?
Since I'm a rookie, I've got to do some shakedown passes.
Okay.
And anyway, I have ran it, and I ran too fast, so I've got to go back and do my rookie pass over. I couldn't run over 150 on a rookie pass, and I did 163.
And that gets you slapped on the wrist?
Yep. So I'm back in line to do it again.
To see if you can go slower.
Go slower.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
We run
Holy cow.
Texas mile and the Arkansas mile in another car that's built for those races. They're a mile race on asphalt and concrete. So that's what I've been doing for 10 or 11 years. And you mentioned farming. I said I was peanut farming for over 40 years. And I leased my row crop land out about 11 years ago, and that's when I went back to racing.
Went back to racing?
Yeah, because I did it in my 20s, early 20s, and then got married and raised 4 daughters, sent them to school, and farmed pretty large acreage, and I didn't have the time or money either one.
Sure.
Race. So,
and you got to have chutes on the back?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And you've got 2. One of them is a primary chute, and then the other one is basically a spare if the first one doesn't open.
Okay. I guess you're enjoying this a lot, huh?
Oh, I love it. Having more fun than I ever had in my life.
Yeah. I've always had a passion for this and mechanics and squeezing performance out of a combustion engine.
Yeah.
And people these days, I don't think they understand it quite as much.
No, I don't either.
I told a friend of mine who lives down in Florida that I was born here, oh, maybe you'll see some electric cars and some rockets. I just thought, I have no interest.
Yeah.
There's just no interest there.
It'll be no rockets here.
I heard that.
Everything it'll be. It is a couple of electric streamliners, but basically everything's wheel driven.
This takes skill. This takes, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, to build it for sure.
And to squeeze the power out of it, to make it all work in unison to get the job done. Did you ever in your life you thought you'd be doing this?
Not to this extent, no.
Wow. So,
Yeah. Ted. 3.
Yeah. So 1, 2, one over here. Is everything ready to line up at there? Yeah, they're lining up at there right now.
Are they telling people how to go, where to go?
No, they're not telling much of anything. I asked and they said, yeah, we're doing 3 lanes again. We're good yesterday. So.
does that mean you're about ready to go?
No, it'll be 3 hours probably.
Okay.
It's pretty slow. They run one car at a time, and it's got to make it all the way down the track, then get off the track. So you're looking at least 5 to 7 minutes per car.
You know, that makes all the sense in the world,
Yeah,
though.
but it's safer that way.
It'd be like following another jetliner in, not knowing he made it there safely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, that is a hell of a play toy. Look at that sucker. And it's not chinchy, is it?
No, not it. It's built with the best quality stuff you can get.
It sure appears that way.
And if you'll notice the safety, the roll bar.
Right.
I've got sheet metal steel under me, on beside me, double in the bottom of me.
Fire protection or rollover protection? Or
Both.
Okay.
The firewall has no holes in it, and it's all steel. So
Okay.
I had a car catch on fire with me 7 or 8, 9 years ago. So I love that. It's no holes in it. So
very cool. Thanks for the tour.
yeah, you're welcome. Good luck.
Yep.
Y'all enjoy.